What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kiss and then walk again, talk, talk, kiss and then talk again, oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another misadventure here at Hunters Anonymous. Clickety Clacks is at the helm.
I am here. Sorry.
That's all you get.
You're not getting a lot.
That's all you get.
Tonight. I apologize. I'm here.
That's all you get, fuckers.
The show's running.
There you go. The buttons have been pushed. The clacking has been clicked. So we will make this a very succinct catch up on Halloween. Make sure everybody's okay. Make sure. You know what? I actually had bought 2 pounds of candy and gave away maybe a pound of it, and then ate a little bit, and then gave the rest of the bag to some folks.
Your stomach.
I can't even. No. I gave it away. I was just like, here. It was some folks that came into town. Won't even bother you with all this stuff. It's just like, It's like, hey. And they came from Gainesville. I'm like, hey, do you guys want the rest of this Halloween candy? Like, hell to the yes. And there you go. Ezekiel, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, AZ? Dude, so I have shown every person in my physical life that song, and they're all like, that is the coolest shit ever. And I was like, yeah, I know. It's freaking amazing.
It will,
I wanted
it will become canon.
I'm just going to make it my ringtone on my phone.
Well, it's going to become canon for the show. We just have to get it all situated. So,
yeah.
Yes.
I never got your email, by the way, AZ, that had the files. I think your email was probably just too large. That's what she said.
That's okay. I've Ezekiel, I've got it all, and I was supposed to send him a link forever ago. Fucking completely forgot. 25, 30 minutes before the show, he's like, "Hey, did you send me that thing?" And I'm like, "Son of a bitch, I completely forgot. Fuck me." And I was shoveling a peanut butter sandwich in my throat, and I'm like, you know what? I just don't have time. So
it's
definitely
gonna become the new intro song for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, canon for sure. So let's see. We did not do a show last week, which would have been after Halloween. So how was everybody's Halloween? We are close to Thanksgiving if you live here in the United States, which also means it's the precursor to Christmas, and maybe you have some turkey.
It's 10 days before my birthday and 11 days before my surgery and is it 14 days before Christmas? Thanksgiving, I mean.
It's like, shit, did I just miss November completely?
Our house literally, Thanksgiving Day turns into fucking Santa's workshop, so it's yeah. The two holidays kind of just become one whole month-long thing of stuff.
Yeah.
Which I won't really be doing much because I'll be recovering from my surgery.
Well, right, but you'll be recovering. So, but so the dealio is everybody that has listened to the last show we were on. It was kind of an iffy McMeow-meows if James is going to go get the surgery. The date is set. Magic is happening. Pain will be gone. Yep. Christmas will be sitting in a chair, chilling out, recovering, which is awesome because we have pain. I might probably be dead in a ditch because I just put together an electric bike tonight in the dark with one good eye. Probably fucking end up dead, electrocuted.
You shouldn't be riding an electric bike with your one good eye anyway.
No. It's because I have a GoTrax Flex, which I'm getting ready to sell, but it's been pretty cool. But no, I'm good. If I can drive a car, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
I don't know why you're not just rocking the eye patch anyway. You're close enough to the damn ocean. Just be a pirate all the time. You'll be like, yep, there goes Mike the pirate.
on his fucking electric bike, headed into a ditch.
He keeps making left turns for some reason.
He should be a UPS driver. So we had shocking weather, so pulled it all down before Halloween. We had about 100 trick-or-treaters. Oh, that's awesome, though. Bit disappointed, but had an awesome response to all the tunes. The tunes are just...
Yeah, your songs are... You need to actually make that into an album. Find a fucking indie label and put that shit out.
I've got plans for your tunes. In a project I've been working on for 3,000 goddamn years. Mike's part. Yeah, I'm pretty much, yeah.
It was I had just such strong Dio vibes. I was like waiting to hear "Ride the Tiger."
So yes. That was definitely the songs were definitely brilliant. So I mean, for real. So like I said, the one, Ezekiel, did you say, because there's the super heavy metal version, but did you say that wasn't complete? Because it sounds complete. Like there was the and then the heavy metal. So I mean, that's like,
no, I completely loved it. I heard the song.
Yeah. But it's like something about it wasn't finished or something, but it sounded finished. I don't know. You figure it out. You let us know.
Hell,
And by the way, I don't
record
wear a
labels
patch 'cause-
today. You could do that. Just submit it, and they'd be like, "Yeah, fuck yeah." What do you mean?
fuck yeah. That's sounds finished. Just total side note. I you know what? My bad eye still kind of works, and if I wore a patch, I think it would kind of fuck me up. I just sort of thought I'd throw that out there. I don't think it was mixed yet.
I sounded great. I was all about it, man.
Yeah. It sounded completely complete. Regardless, it was cool as fuck. Both versions were. So, yeah. But it's going to become canon for the show. And it would have been canon tonight had I not fucking forgot to send it to James, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. Oh, well.
This is the first time I've actually gotten on my computer since the last show. I have not even, I have not even sat down, and I had to move stuff off of my chair to sit down.
Oh my God. Well, I was racing around trying to get all my stuff situated to be able to sit down because I wasn't good. The bike got delivered today and I was going to put it together tomorrow. I was like, no. I want to do this tonight. And sure as fuck, a bunch of parts fell off of it. I'm running around with a flashlight and I'm like, son of a goddamn, but now I have to finish it because it's finished and everything.
You don't need them.
Well, it had to do with the ball bearings to the to the handlebars. I was like, I almost had that notion, but like, well, these handlebars are a little on the warbly side now. But I got it done. I took it around the block several times. So I was happy, but I was racing to shove a peanut butter sandwich in my face. It's just, I was like, son of a bitch. So
how are there 5 people here right now and AZ the only one talking? What is that about?
That's okay. Well, I don't know.
Speak up.
Maybe, James, did you say that you were going to try to make one more show or no? I can't remember.
Yeah. So next week is going to be, it depends on how I'm feeling.
Okay.
I'm going to try just because it's going to be the last show before my surgery.
Right.
But like, it really is a day by day thing as to how much actual pain I'm in and whether I want to be sitting up for this long or not. Had I not missed last week, I would have just been like, no show. Just because sitting in this chair is just very uncomfortable. I have to like move around a lot.
Oh, even like still, like it's just a constant thing.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, okay.
And it like travels around my midsection, so there'll be times where it's like, oh my God, I feel like I'm giving birth. And then there's times where it's like, my back is just killing me. And it makes no fucking sense, I mean, like I said, I thought I was having a fucking heart attack, and it was just because I had a partial blockage in my bile duct, and that's what it did. I'm like, all right. And the problem is because of the way your gallbladder works is anytime you eat anything or anything like that, it squeezes shut and then reopens to release the stomach bile from your liver. And so pretty much anytime I eat, I could end up accidentally getting a stone stuck in that passageway, and then it turns into like, oh, I'm going in the fucking ambulance again, which by the way only cost me $1,582 to go 13 miles.
God damn. Really?
Yeah, with insurance.
Oh my God. That's insane. The whole thing's insane. Fucking Jesus. But
they took Riley from the hospital that I had to go to, which was in York. They took her by ambulance from there to Hershey because they have a pediatrics department that specializes with gastrointestinal stuff because she had like a blockage in her stomach. And that was a week before my incident. And her thing with insurance was like $1,200 and something bucks. So I'm like, all right, cool. We're $2,800 in on fucking ambulance rides. And her fucking ambulance ride was like a good 45 minutes.
I think you could buy a used ambulance for that much. Just
Right?
get your own.
I'm like, just put me in a hearse, bro. Don't even worry about it.
Ezekiel, it is, and it's going to get worse for us next year. Our healthcare system is, it's just an absolute clusterfuck, and it makes no sense.
Yeah.
And next year it's going to get worse.
You get an aspirin, it costs you $55.
Punch a clown in the face. Who knows how much that would be at emergency room?
For free.
Sounds like-
I would do it for free.
No, I mean like their medical bill. That's what I mean. No, I'm not talking about. Yeah, anybody's gonna punch a clown in the face. But before I forget, the reason I was asking was, James, regardless, if you get it will be out for the count for several weeks. So the idea is, I have the ability. I can actually do the same thing ish with Ministry of Amusement. So we may switch to the Ministry, which is about time to anyway.
Yeah, we usually take a couple weeks off after Halloween anyway before we kick on Ministry. So
yeah. But I just may, I don't know.
I think
or we may just go.
I think
Discord
next week
only
will be Ministry. Either way, like I don't know that I won't be good for a show, but I can't. I have a lot of shit I have to do before the surgery, like because it's like prepping for all the holiday shit that I'll be down for and everything like that. So it might, I just might not be here next week anyway.
Right.
Well, not
no reason
100%
push
medically, like, but just with the shit that I have to get done before I go into surgery, I know it's going to be like a big, it's going to really tax my body.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. It's all good. The biggest thing is, hey, Ranger, the biggest thing is just, you just need to chill. You got some, good surgery coming up. It's going to be all cool. We'll let everybody know. Just, maybe a hiatus, maybe Ministry, maybe, maybe we'll just go to Discord and we can all chat. We'll figure it out. It's all good, man. I can't believe it's almost the end of the year.
The funny thing is about, like Ranger was just saying that, no trick-or-treater showed up. We put out our bowl like we did, the year before because we go to our friend's house. And I think by like 9:30, my stepdad went out and grabbed everything. And the bowl was still 3/4 full. Last year it was completely empty.
You went like silent there for.
Did I?
A second or two.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Something then 3/4 full.
Yeah, so like there were like 4 trick-or-treaters in our neighborhood, I guess. And our friend's house that we always just go kind of hang out and do. We just sit around their fire and throw candy at kids. They had like maybe half the number of kids show up as they had the year prior. And then at my boss's neighborhood, which I've taken the kids trick-or-treating at like 3 or 4 times, it was always jam packed because he's like closer to Baltimore, like he's in a suburb of Baltimore, and his neighborhood was just always jam packed with kids running around and everything. He said he gave out like 4 pieces of candy for the whole night. I was like, Jesus, dude. People are just not doing it, or I guess the kids are just getting older and don't want to, and maybe like in another 5 years there'll be a big influx of trick-or-treaters again, where the older people had kids and now they're taking them out.
There's been a lot of chatter since I had 5 kids, my parents had 61. There's a lot of chatter now about people getting absolutely pissed about trunk or treat. Not just like trunk or treat. It's kind of like people are like, they're systematically figuring out I've been following a lot of shit. There's people that are systematically going and finding all the trunk or treats and then figuring out when the dates are, and they're like, it's killing off trick or treat. And there really is a very big growing sentiment that we're not on lockdown anymore. Let your kids go to strangers' houses and possibly get shanked for a piece of candy. That's the adventure of it.
That was the best part of it. You didn't know who you're getting fucking candy from.
Fuck yeah. I'm like, oh, is this Snickers bar going to be the one that knocks me out 2 feet from their door? I just don't know, but I'm going to go try anyway.
It could have been Sweet Miss Shirley, or it could have been fucking Buffalo Bill. You don't know. Puts the Snickers bar in the basket.
In the basket. If some bitch in like white poodle comes to the door, get the fuck out, because you don't need the candy that badly. But there is a huge growing sentiment that we need to go back to traditional, because it's a cascade effect. You've got where people know that, well, there's so much trunk or treat.
Yeah.
Why decorate? Why do anything? Why decorate the house? And it's been a cascade failure for a few years, and there's a huge growing sentiment against it. And then you have the few people that are like, no, it's the best thing since sliced bread. And it's like, well, you're lazy, and you and your little Christian buddies just shovel fucking Mars bars out of your trunk as much as you want, but leave the rest of it to us. So anyway,
it really is. It's like the church is trying to take over Halloween by doing this, because like, come here. Come to our church on Halloween and do trunk or treating, and then you get 15 fucking biblical verses instead of candy, and it's like, wow, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, I would prefer to have been roofied by a goddamn York peppermint patty than this shit.
I needed Isaiah 18:3 as a reminder. Thank you.
Thank you for the caramel flavored Bible verse. Yeah, see, Ranger, that's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. But trunk or treat it's growing everywhere. But I'm telling you, there's a steadily growing sentiment against it, because there's people who want to decorate and they want to pass out candy, but they're like, well, I go through all this shit and nobody shows up. It's just like nobody. But then you've got like in Pensacola. I monitored Pensacola, and there was, God, I wish Daryl was here. You've got sections of town where it's predominantly wealthy people, nice houses. They spend a lot of money on Spirit Halloween shit, so they just plug in a few things, and it's the most decorated house ever. And they do get a good chunk of kids, especially driven in. I put myself on Nextdoor. I think that's what it is, why I got like 5 people. What the fuck is trunk or treat? Okay, I'll take this one real quick. So, because I hate it. So trunk or treat is literally where typically a church or a religious organization will open up their parking lot and everybody comes with their vehicles and they decorate their cars or their trunk. It started off as trunk, and they'll decorate it like you would decorate your house, and then they would have the kids going from car to car or trunk to trunk to get their treats instead of going out into the world and doing it the traditional correct way. And the churches, it's mostly churches, do it because they believe that Halloween is of the devil. So they actually call it a fall festival. So they don't call it Halloween.
And it's always like the weekend before.
Right. Or, well, and sometimes, I mean, here in Pensacola, they were doing it several times. It's like constant. It's almost like get all your candy now. We actually had some that did it on Halloween, and that really sent people through the roof. But the whole idea is to pull kids away and the parents from the devil night of Halloween and going door to door, which they have now turned into like the most dangerous thing ever. But it's also like James said, you're going, hey, little Tommy, here's your lollipop and something, the Lord loves you, and come to church next Sunday and be sure you bring your lollipop with you and we'll give you a free Bible. It's crazy as shit. It's an indoctrination.
Really
utilizing.
Is. Yeah.
It is. It is.
You get your Tootsie Roll with a fucking Bible verse stapled to it.
Yeah. And not bashing anybody's religion, but when you decide that, okay, well, I'm going to now take Halloween, turn it into a fall festival, open up my trunk, which that alone is, to me, it's just disgusting.
You put your candy right next to your fucking antifreeze and windshield washer fluid.
Oh my God, my candy's extra sweet this year. I think I'm dying. And you're like, oh yeah, that's antifreeze.
It's antifreeze. Sorry,
it's antifreeze.
Don't talk about it.
Yeah, no kidding. How many kids end up in boots of Well, see, and that's the thing. It's just like they couldn't, and it got really big during the pandemic when everything was locked down, and they're like, oh, this is the perfect time to make trunk or treat the safe way to do it, so you're not being coughed on by Uncle Billy in his house of horrors while he's giving you, COVID and a Three Musketeers. And I also believe that it's parents being lazy because they just don't want to drive around. I believe it's neighborhoods being lazy. If you could decorate enough houses that kids could go door to door, even if you just turn your porch light on. So trunk or treat is just, it's really getting on people's nerves now. It's really getting on people's nerves. And I think a growing sentiment against it is occurring because it has become outdated and like for real. Like it's just stop being lazy.
They'd have
stop being lazy and
boots and fruits down under.
Boots and fruits.
They give out like the fucking fruit leather.
Jesus, it just sounded like some sort of 70s porn. I'm like, fuck, what are we talking about?
I will say,
oh my God, you get your,
even in our friend's neighborhood that we were at, for the last 3 years, we've always, just walked around the neighborhood with Riley so she could trick or treat because she still loves trick or treating, even though she's almost 16. And she always makes her own costume, which most people don't understand what the hell she's referencing because it's always something very obscure from like an old video game. They're like, who are you? But this year, dude, it seemed like everybody just had buckets on their front porch. She didn't ring a single doorbell or knock on a single door the entire night. It was either they were in the front yard, which was maybe 25% of the time, but the other 75% people just had their little buckets out with a note said take one. And I was like, wow. Like trick-or-treating used to be such a social event, like where you're like, oh, look at all the characters and how cool everybody is. Now it's like, here's your fucking candy, don't bother me.
And that's just a shame. It's just like I said, it's a cascade failure altogether, and I think it's just, I think it just needs to. I don't know. I think it needs a jump start. So, but
I didn't see
like I
anything
said,
from the Mars people because I swear to God, they said they were bringing back the thing that we created. They stole from us, but I didn't see anything about it.
I really get pissed that I deleted the app. I should have kept it on one of the phones. We call ours we call car trunks boots in Australia. Oh, that makes
Boots or treats?
boots or treats. That's still, I don't know. It still sounds like VHS porn, but I don't know. I like that better than trunk or treat. Like priest, wait a minute. Like Priest Moorhead is hiding in the boot. Beware. Priest Moorhead is hiding in the boot. Beware. Oh my God, that's.
I feel like trick or treating in
That's
Australia has its own set of like obstacles. They're like,
yeah.
kangaroo, crocodile, some kind of ridiculously deadly venomous snake. Here's the Snickers. Good luck getting out of the neighborhood.
This here's a piece of beef jerky. You'll throw that at whatever animal's chasing you to get away from it. But yeah, it's just, it really is. Like I said, here in Pensacola, it was.
Hi, Cat.
Hey, Cat. Speaking of Cat, Cat, James is going in for the surgery on the 24th, so he's taking care of it. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
Since you came in late.
And next week is like 60-40. Just because I have so much stuff I have to do before my surgery.
Right.
And
well,
every day is a new adventure when it comes to how I'm gonna feel. Usually, so like Wednesdays and Thursdays are usually my busier days at work, and the more I do at work, it's generally when I feel the shittiest afterwards. Today was relatively easy, so I didn't really have to do much, and I left at like 1 o'clock.
Hey, Spooky.
It's spooky. Yeah, they're gonna rip out my gallbladder because it's a useless organ that's just poisoning my body.
Yeah. So for everybody that's popping in, so keep a sharp eye out of the Hunters Anonymous page, because it's like James says, sometimes we actually do go into hiatus, but I may just open things up for like guests, just come in to chat, just keep things rolling. And then, because sometimes when James is not feeling too hot, he'll still chime in. He'll lay in the bed and listen in or some shit. And if I am running it, he can just type in whatever you want. We'll see.
I do have my dad building a custom hospital bed mount for my bed, so I can have my actual. I'm moving my PC into the bedroom. I just will only have one monitor, but I'll at least have my PC while I'm stuck in bed for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Because my
bed the surgery
sits up, it does the whole, like, I can raise the back of the bed so I'm sitting at a 90-degree angle.
Well, the surgery and recovery is entirely beyond more important than, coming in and doing this. So I can run it for a few weeks. We'll figure it out.
The initial recovery should be like, they said, like, you're gonna be out for like a week or two, and then no heavy lifting for 4 to 6 weeks. So there's really no heavy lifting involved in this show, obviously. But considering I'm having my surgery, I think on a Monday, I'm probably not gonna be good for the following Thursday. Just assuming.
Like I said, if it's a hiatus, it's a hiatus. If I go in and we do something totally bizarre, it's all good. The biggest thing is, like, as you can tell, everybody's happy that you're getting the surgery sooner than later. So that's what counts.
Yeah, the
He still
timing
wants to
really
spank,
sucks, you
but-
know? Like, it's a day after my birthday, and it's 3 days before Thanksgiving. So I'm like, could you have not had a worse schedule for this? I mean, damn. I'm gonna have to, like, just navigate my way through Thanksgiving and just be like, yeah, do this. Now you gotta do this. Now you have to do, which, considering I had COVID last Christmas and I was sick as all hell, Tiffany had actually cooked the entire Christmas dinner, and she did so well that, like, I don't, I don't have a single doubt that she's capable of doing the entire Thanksgiving thing. I just, I don't want her to have to do it by herself.
Yeah, Kat, that's true. Right there is true. So it's all good. It'll all work out. Everything works out, and you'll be right as rain, and then we'll end up in World War III right before the beginning of the new year.
Well, at least the good thing is I won't be fucking drafted. I'll be on the fucking I'll be on the injured list. That is true.
She's capable of anything.
She really is capable of anything. And every time she ever doubts herself, I'm just like, you put up with me. You're more than capable of doing this. And she has not made a meal where I was like, this isn't that good. Like, she cooks very well. She just has no faith in her own ability. And
that's insane.
Because
I've seen pictures of the shit she makes, and I every time I'm like, damn it, I want that.
Yeah, dude, I know. But it's like it's she never thinks she's capable of doing it. I'm like, you're probably a better cook than I am.
Ezekiel said you don't want to be backing out a 40-pound turkey and potatoes post-surgery. What?
Well,
What?
So our turkey's usually like 22 pounds, and then we always do it stuffed because we live in the 1970s and don't care about salmonella. Which, by the way, has never happened in the entirety of my life. Like, if you cook it right, it's fine. But she honestly is a better cook than I am. I won't tell her that to her face. Like, I do really good grilling stuff, and I can smoke things really well. But when it comes to, like, just straight cooking things from nothing, she's got me beat by, like, fucking tenfold easily. I don't think, I don't think I'm really that concerned with being drafted, considering I'll be 41 in 10 days. Holy shit. And I'm nothing. 170 pounds overweight. And I have heart and lung. Well, I actually don't have heart issues, but I do have major lung issues. They're not sending my fat ass into fucking combat, that's for sure.
If I got drafted, I don't know who the hell's ever watched the movie 1941, but I would end up being Belushi's character.
Soldier,
with a cigar.
What are you looking at?
I would definitely. That would be me. I just put me in an old ass plane and give me a cigar and we fly around and shoot up commies.
Your wife is an average cook. Yeah, but she probably cooks things like kangaroo and fucking sea snake.
I will microwave myself some Totino pizza rolls.
Oh man, dude, I could so go for some fucking pizza rolls right now.
My bad.
Tiffany bought like the giant, like 40-pound bag of Great Value pizza rolls, and we've had them for like a month now. And I've just slowly been nicking away at them. But they're so fucking good.
They are good. What do you air fry them?
I air fry them, I deep fry them, I oven them, I microwave them, depending on my time and patience.
Gotcha.
Generally now, like where I'm at right now, I'm probably just microwaving because me dragging my fat ass upstairs is like, I don't have time to wait for all of these things to heat up and like just put those goddamn beautiful pockets of steam in my mouth. That's all I need.
Yeah, I just nuke them. That's fine. I nuke them a little longer, supposed to. Makes them a little crispier. Maybe dip them in some blue cheese dressing.
I love soggy ones. That I've always been weird. Like, I love soggy foods, and it drives people crazy. Because like, I'll be like, yeah, I want a Caesar salad to go, but mix all the dressing in beforehand. So 2 hours from now, when I get to my house and I'm ready to eat, my salad is basically just like mush. And my favorite French fries from McDonald's are the ones that are like the little floppy bendy ones that are like not fully cooked, but take zero effort to chew.
Right.
my food, like my food things drives people crazy because I'm like, yep, just give me the softest, mushiest thing you have. I don't do crispy.
See, I love crispy. Yeah, Ranger 1941 is a fantastic movie. The whole thing, the guys in the Ferris wheel, all of it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's such an underlooked and underrated Steven Spielberg movie, and it's so damn funny. God, it's so damn funny. Sweet potato stew on the stove, nice. Vegetarian and delicious.
Oh, there's two words I never thought I would see in a sentence.
She's gonna beat your ass.
I love sweet potatoes, but you better throw some fucking venison or cow in that thing.
Cow. I'm not a big no venison, but
I don't really. I've had venison jerky that was like kind of changed my whole idea on venison. And I was like, oh my God, this is really good. Also, buffalo. Like, we had buffalo burgers when we went to Oklahoma. And holy crap, buffaloes are fucking delicious.
you have like bison, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the burgers. Oh Jesus, it's you're right.
We were on some random ass mountaintop, and there was like this place that was on the Food Network for their burgers because like they had some of the best burgers in the country or something, and they were like bison or buffalo, and it all came out on a little metal sheet tray. My brain locked up there for a second. Was like, what word are you trying to say? Sheet tray, and it was like covered in butcher paper, and the burger was so freaking good.
when I worked at University of Florida in Gainesville, there was a professor, and he actually raised water buffalo, bison, all that kind of stuff, and then he would send them out to get processed and whatnot, and then you could buy it, and you could do the jerky and all that kind of stuff. And oh my god, yeah, and you have to be so careful cooking it, for like a burger or something, because it will cook in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Because there's like no fat.
Yeah.
Oh Lord have mercy. Kangaroo and emu meat is way too nasty to eat. Leave them jumpy bastards off the menu. Cat says he always swore I had snuck meat into most of his dishes. Her dad was a strict meat and potatoes guy.
Well, so where I work is also attached to a fine dining establishment, which, ironically enough, my brother-in-law is the executive chef. They have ostrich on their menu for dinner. And when they first got it in, we tried it. And I was like, ostrich is weird because it's not like chicken at all. It's more of it's more red meat than it is chicken. Like, you could almost tell me that what you gave me was a steak, and I'd be like, all right, I believe that. But it's very red and has zero chicken poultry taste to it at all. It's very strange meat. But I guess ostriches are strange ass creatures, so.
Well, yeah. I'm not into exotic meat.
I really wasn't either. But like, just living in Florida where I lived, it was kind of common. When I was a kid, my uncle used to tell me that, like, we were having chicken wings, but they were, come to find out, they were actually frog legs from this restaurant. Huh. And I always loved them. I'm like, dude, these are good. Then I found out they were frog legs. I'm like, nah, I don't like them as much anymore. It's just like the idea of something, it really ruins what your like conscience feels as you're eating it. Because as a kid, I love them. Dude. I was like, I would go to town on these things. They didn't look like fucking frog legs. They looked like chicken wings. They were just like the thigh part of a frog. So it looked like a flat chicken wing. And they're always covered in sauce, so it's like, yeah, the sauce mostly makes the chicken wing. And I was like, damn, these are good. And I ate them for probably like 10 years until I found out that I was actually eating frog legs. I'm like, you lying sons of bitches.
Ezekiel says you Yanks run out of beef and chicken. I say that all the time too when people start talking about all these exotic meats. I'm like, you know what? I just need a chicken tender and some steak fries. That'd be all right.
My house had 2 vegans, 2 vegetarians, and 1 carnivore. I got real freaking creative with my meals. That sounds like so much work. Is there eggs in this? Nope. Not a single.
Yeah. Why does this broccoli taste like a meatball?
Oh, man.
I don't know.
I would devour a plate of meatballs right now. Meatballs are one of those foods, dude. Like, you give me some meatballs. Oh, shit. I'm going to town on those things. I love meatballs.
I just had spaghetti meatballs about a month ago from Gambino's. It's good meatballs. Good spaghetti.
I haven't had spaghetti in a while. Every time I eat meatballs, it's always like either by themselves or on a sandwich.
Yeah.
I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I really do miss spaghetti and meatballs. Like, it's just such a filling dish for like $6.
Mm-hmm. And a good Caesar salad. when the kids were little, I would take them through produce markets to pick out weird veggies, and we would figure out how to make it. Huh. Well, that's a form of trick or treat.
No broccoli. You found some nasty shit. What in the hell could you have found in broccoli that was nasty? I will say, so compounding on that story, there are a ton, and I mean a ton of Amish like roadside sellers that just sell their vegetables. And I went on a weekend fishing trip with my brother-in-law, and we came back, and my mom had made this cauliflower. And I was like, where would you get this cauliflower? She's like, oh, this is the Amish people down the road. So I opened the container of the cauliflower, and there were like legit little weird worms in the cauliflower. I'm like, I'm not eating this. She goes,
Yeah.
I didn't even notice those. I was like, how much did you eat?
Yeah. Swedish meatballs are good when Grandmammy makes them. And then Kat says, I guarantee you would like my lentil and mushroom meatballs in a sub sandwich covered in sauce.
Kat, I dare you to send me one, and I'll give you an honest review.
I knew it was the slight delay. I'm like, huh. I mean, I would try it.
I'll eat it.
You know,
but you're gonna get a true review on whether or not it's lentils and fucking mushrooms versus meat. But
I bet you it's pretty good. But yeah, I've just got to have myself a moo cow lined up, in a foot long with some provolone.
Do they
not a lot of sauce?
Do they not do like crocodile tail in Australia? Is that not a thing? Like, is crocodile like more gamey than alligator? I feel like crocodile would be better because of the stuff they eat. Like, you think about the things alligators eat, it's just all rotten, gnarly nastiness. Saltwater crocodiles have they carte blanche on whatever they want. They could eat fucking sharks, fucking all kinds of seafood.
I think Ezekiel's the same question he posed to us is like, I think he's just a beef and chicken kind of person.
You don't eat mushrooms? Yeah, mushrooms are so good.
Did you see that Alzy fruitcake woman? Like, oh yeah, I did see that. But that was. Didn't it take a couple of years for her to get caught or some such? Feeding poisonous mushrooms to people, man.
Stuff they eat. You mean like people? The Australians really eating people? Isn't that like only a certain part of non-disclosed Australia where they eat people? Although I'm not gonna lie, I'll try it. I mean,
wait, people?
Yeah, I would eat people once.
What did y'all do Thursday? I don't know. Got banned off YouTube and Facebook.
I'm saying if it was legal and like they were offering it at a restaurant, I'd be like, yeah, let me have those people nuggets.
You're not making it any better.
Shit. I know, and nuggets certainly didn't make it better, but
people nuggets. Oh my God. You have to watch the movie Soylent Green if you haven't watched that. Well,
give me the fillet of Dave.
Oh my God. How much more is the Maximilian over the David? Shit. Happy Halloween, motherfuckers. I swear to God, this is the only channel we can go around the world 20 times. And we'll go from like roofied Snicker bars to wonder how people taste.
I wonder if I can get them to like give me my gallstone and be like, my gallbladder and be like, hey, give me all the stones Give me all the stones. I want marbles. I want to play marbles with these fuckers.
Oh my god, it's like the people that like they want the placenta, and they send it off to get ground up and powdered and put into pills, and you're like, son of a bitch.
They eat them so they can refeed them through the colostrum of their breast milk.
Oh god. Jesus, James eating humans for Thanksgiving. Crocs eat shit, anything and everything. They find number plates in them. Oh yeah, you ever smell a swamp? Yeah, I have.
I mean,
actually.
but alligators are just as bad. I feel like salt water would do them a little good.
It's internal pickling.
Well, no, but like they can eat better quality fish instead of just rotten chicken. There absolutely was a movie about rich people that would show up to eat dinner on humans.
Watch Soylent Green, I'm telling
you. Yeah. No, I swear to God, it was like a Stephen King thing, though. I know what he's talking about. By the way, last night I got bored and I watched They Live, and what a terribly great movie that is. Like, you look at like the way things are now, and if you had a pair of glasses, which I guess in essence would be common sense, you would see how shit is today.
God, I hadn't seen that in ages. Their crocodiles love imported sushi.
That's what I'm saying, dude. These crocodiles they're eating good. Like those motherfuckers are out there getting bluefin tuna and all kinds of shit. Our alligators are fucking in the backwater eating whatever dead carcass floats by their way. Yeah, and some random tourist from Ohio. I wonder if that means I have eaten people-laden meat in my life, considering the amount of alligator tail I've eaten. Like, at some point, that alligator may have eaten a person. One of them.
Maybe so. Soylent Green. Yeah, they had to catch some stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of Ezekiel here. I'm beef and chicken and variations thereof.
I don't mind like obscure gamey foods as long as they are prepared correctly. They can be pretty good. I mean, I've had rattlesnake, which I don't know that I would eat again. I've had, oh God knows how many pounds of fucking alligator tail I've eaten. I've probably eaten like 4 alligators worth of alligator tail. and then like all the frog legs that I ate under the guise of them being fucking chicken wings, I've probably decimated a third of the Everglades bullfrog population.
Guarantee if you saw where crocs live, you would not want to eat them. I can't see here's the thing with that is y'all rag me for eating mullet.
Yeah, mullet's so fucking gross though. It's so oily.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying is. I know. I'm just saying it's
so
you know
oily. Can't do it.
They're bottom dwellers, so.
Yeah, but you can catch them on corn. Like, I feel like a fish that will eat corn shouldn't be that bad.
I had some of the best mullet I've ever had about a week ago. And it's a restaurant I swear I'd never go in. And they had the best mullet. Anyway, when I visited Oz, I had crocodile. It tastes like chicken. It's chicken-like. It's chicken-like.
Yeah,
it is fox chicken.
That's what they say about gator tail. It's just fucking crocodiles are so much bigger. You get more chicken off of that crocodile than you do an alligator. I don't know. Like, it's just mullet and catfish are two of the things that well, that's not true. I don't like mullet. I don't like catfish. I don't like bass. I like crappie if it's done correctly. I don't like 99% of freshwater fish. They always taste muddy to me. Like they're just like their meat is dirty. And mullet is just so fucking greasy that like you could fry it in itself. It is such a southern thing. Yeah, no, I mean that's
super southern.
Fucking mullet and hush puppies.
Yeah. And some crinkle fries and coleslaw and a nice cold glass of sweet tea.
Yep. See? And I love none of those things except for maybe the crinkle fries. And I do like hush puppies though, honestly. I'll fuck with some hush puppies, but
yeah, I will summon the ghost of Sheriff Buford T. Justice with a plate of mullet.
I remember as a kid, we would go to the pier and clean fish for the old guys, and they would give us all the barracuda they caught because no one would eat them. We barbecued them. So the thing with barracuda, right? Barracuda is actually a pretty delicious fish, but the thing that gets people with barracuda is they smell like death when you catch them. So, like, if you catch a barracuda fresh, it's going to stink your boat up hardcore. But once they're cleaned, their meat is actually very good.
Wait, barracuda's greasy? Or are we still talking about mullet? Fish is for cats. Have you seen the parasites in the salmon? Itchy ass meals.
Dude, you know what? I can't eat salmon. Salmon to me always tastes muddy. Which same problem I have with catfish. It just tastes like the bottom of the river. And I've had high quality fucking salmon. I'm like, this sucks. I don't want to eat it. Like, I've had hardwood planked smoked salmon, and I was like, no. Give me the frog legs.
Oh, and smoked mullet. Oh, God. That is so good. Very hard to come by.
Yeah, because it takes like 14 and a half hours to descale them fuckers.
Descale them.
They're fucking armored up like they're part of the fucking 1400 regime.
Well, it's worth it. It's worth it when you put them next to some hush puppies. I forever ago I had smoked mullet like a pate. Oh my God, it was so fucking good. Holy shit.
I have never heard of fucking mullet pate. I have seen like,
well, I think that's what it was.
The grab locks or whatever they make fucking salmon
into. Is that? Oh no, I don't do salmon. They
put the little slices on the fucking bagels and cream cheese.
Well, that's just bougie as fuck. I don't want slices of fucking fish on a bagel with cream cheese. Gross. Fuck.
I'm gonna go all the way to Australia so I can get introduced to the thing called cow and bird. If I go to Australia, I'm eating some fucking wallaby and fucking kangaroo. That's what I'm doing.
You'll be the only person on the continent doing it too. And Ezekiel will have to distance himself from you for a few days while you do that.
I'm just gonna
While he's eating
I'm gonna have
goddamn Whopper.
I'm gonna have a flight of wallaby, fucking kangaroo, and koala. Just give me all the different weird things. Koalas have to taste good. All those fuckers do is eat leaves.
Koala. It sounds illegal.
We don't talk about
For some
legality of things.
Yeah. Well, sir, would you welcome to Australia? Yes, sir. I would like to have your finest koala burger. Fuck.
I'll take the 5-ounce fillet of koala, please.
I'll send you home with witchy butt grubs. Saying it out loud, I swear to God, that was just hearing my own voice saying witchy butt grubs.
You know what? Maybe I don't go to Australia. I don't really have any reason to go to Australia. I don't need
go to
koala.
Australia just to have an Australia cow. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's an Australian hamburger. Well, this is the tastiest thing I've ever had. It's a cow, Mike. Fuck yeah, but it's on this continent, so it's better than shit.
It's not over processed. You sons of bitches better be giving me fucking shark.
We don't ask them to explain those. I mean, but it's.
They scrape the koala off the road for the koala birds. So it's like living in fucking Alabama. That's how you get your fucking possum burgers.
Damn, now I just want like an Outback chicken tender.
I want a fucking bloomin' onion. Shit. I don't even know if they bloom onions in fucking Australia. What?
Oh, they probably fucking Australians think we're fuck nuts for having a bloomin' onion in Outback.
They're like,
our Outback sucks now, by the way.
What do you mean they fucking cut your onion into little weird petals? What a waste of time. We throw it in the fire and you pull it out with your hand, eat it like a fucking man, you pussy.
You paid $15 for it, for an onion? Oh, see, Ezekiel says now you're talking shark is delicious. I don't know anybody who's eaten koala, probably for good reason.
Shark, yeah, shark, as long as it's prepared well and when it's caught, if it's bled out and they treat it right, shark actually is very good. The thing is with sharks, you have to bleed them out immediately, make sure they're completely dead. Otherwise, they release urea through their skin that leaches into the meat. And that's when you have skunky ass fucking shark.
You know what doesn't do that? Fucking mullet. Just eat mullet.
No.
You Americans fuck around with food too much. Well, that is kind of true. It's kind of sad too. But you know what we do have? Any interstate fair you go to here in the United States, you're going to get yourself a hamburger using Krispy Kreme glazed donuts as buns with bacon. That's some good shit.
Bro, I made fucking deep fried Uncrustables like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, see, there you go. There you go.
And everybody loved them, and I put fucking hot honey drizzle on top of them. That was like my last withstanding weekend of being alive.
Yeah, Jesus. See, I mean, it's like United States Americans we're the land of the deep fry.
Deep fry those frog legs. Taste like chicken.
Ugh, gross. Crocodiles in Oz are no joke. They take a lot of unsuspecting tourists. There was a 12-footer stalking me while I was trying to take a picture of the mud skippers on the flats. Koala with a side of chlamydia. See?
This is why I don't want to visit Australia. And there are a ton of reasons why I want to visit Australia, but goddamn fucking 12 to 15-foot crocodiles are on the very top of the list as to why I don't want to go to fucking Australia. Not to mention, you go off the fucking coast of Australia, then you're dealing with fucking great white sharks. And if you want to stay in coast, then you're dealing with the fucking blue ring octopus. One little bite from that little fucker will kill you instantly. No, I'm good. No, I'm fine. I love Australia for what it is. And the Great Barrier Reef can be its own thing. I don't need
The
it.
Great Barrier Reef. Yeah.
All right. We gotta go. Mostly because I need to go lay the fuck down.
Well, we've run the gamut of all the food on the planet.
The
So
food
that's
talk,
good.
the food talk has definitely kept me going, but there's seriously 2 likes on the stream, one of which I just did. I've been sitting here in fucking agony, and you people can't like the stream. Come on.
Like it for the mullet. Just click the like for the
Oh,
mullet.
fuck the mullet. Click the like for my fucking gallbladder, which will be gone in a week and a half.
Yeah. That actually deserves. Let me just hit a love. There we go. A little heart.
I'll be
But
1/92nd the person that I am right now.
Well, we will wind it down, but yeah, everybody pay attention to the Haunted Anonymous page. I know we don't post a lot, but we'll figure out what's going on next week and the following weeks, and we'll get together somehow or another. That way, James can get his surgery and get everything resolved and feeling better. So, as always, thank you all for putting up our shenanigans and the occasional hiatuses we have to do on a Thursday. I think next year we'll be rocking and rolling pretty hard, but pay attention to everything on the webpage, the Facebook page, and we'll keep you updated. And as always, y'all be excellent to each other. Thank you so much. Be safe. Passing it off to Clickety Clacks.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you, AZ. Next week is really like a 70-30 crapshoot as to whether or not I'll be here. But if we're not, I'm gonna try to let Mike know as early as possible. There's a lot of shit I have to get done before my surgery, and it takes quite a bit of energy to basically do anything. Even just sitting here is kind of miserable. So I may be here next week. I may not be here next week, and I won't be here for the next 2 weeks if I'm not here. But I will keep Mike updated, and he can post it to the page as far as how I'm doing and if I'm alive or dead or whatever happens. So
and just on that note, all of y'all are on my Facebook page too, and of course you all know that you can send me a message, check it on James. So one of the Thursdays is Thanksgiving, so there's one sloughed off right there. But yeah, so anyway, sorry, keep going.
Yeah, no, that's it. Just I'm gonna try to be here next week, just because I know it's gonna be a couple weeks before I can even come back. But every day is a fun new challenge, so I don't know for sure. But I'll let Mike know as soon as possible as to whether it's going to be a show or not.
Well, regular show, or not. It's all good. It's all good. We'll get it taken care of. Don't worry about it.
I feel
just
like
want you to be
next
well.
week is probably not gonna be a normal show because I'm having surgery the Monday following, and I know I'm gonna have 1.5 billion things that I have to do beforehand, and the more shit I do, the worse I feel. So we'll see, but if not, I will make sure to let Mike know that I am alive after surgery whenever I get out of surgery and I'm allowed to have my phone again. Other than that, I think that's all I really have. Sorry if we don't have a normal show next week. Like I said, I don't know. I have 1 billion things I have to get lined up beforehand, so
We'll work on it. It's all good. All right. Wind us down. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Be safe, be excellent to each other, and we will definitely keep in touch and let you know what's going on. Take it easy.
good night, everybody.
Night.